Ya, una, dos, tres.
Hi, sir. Good night. Have you seen the new Tesla Cybertruck?
Oh yeah, I think it's hard to miss that unique design. It does look like anything else the road. What do you think of it?
Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around it. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but I think that's what Tesla was going for. Elon Musk wanted to create something futuristic.
Definitely, it has that sharp, angular look like I was made for post-apocalyptic world. I mean, most trucks have the rounded shape, and then the Cybertruck just break the mold completely.
Exactly. And it's not just about looks, it's also really powerful. Did you know it has to 500 miles of range on a single charge?
Yeah, that's the pretty expensive, expensive for an electric truck, and I read it can to over 14,000 pounds. That's serious power, especially for an EV.
It's crazy, and it goes from 0 to 60 in about 2.9 seconds, which is insane for a vehicle that size. Imagine a pickup truck that can accelerate like a sports car.
Right, it's almost hard to believe. But that's Tesla for you, pushing boundaries. The Cybertruck stainless the body is another cool feature. Too, they they say it's basically wolfproof.
Yes, I heard about that. They use the same stainless steel alloy that SpaceX used on its rocket, and it's supposed to be resistant to dents and scratches. I guess they're really focusing on durability.
That's a bit silly point for sure. People who buy trucks usually need something tall, but do remember that demo they did with the unbreakable windows. Windows?
Yes, that was a bit of fail. Elon Musk threw a metal ball at the window, and it actually cracked twice. It was kind of embarrassing, but it was still funny.
Yeah, it was, but I heard they since improved the glass. Tesla seems to learn well from mistakes, so hopefully that won't happen again.
True, and the interior is pretty interesting too. It's minimalistic, just like their other models, but it has that futuristic feel. I like the marble look dashboard, and it seats six people.
6 6, that's pretty cool. It make it more practical for families or groups. But I have to ask do you think people will actually see boot it? I mean the design is so unconventional.
That's a good question. I think it appeals to people who want something different and aren't afraid to stand out. Plus, Tesla has a loyal fan base, and some truck buyers might be open to going electric, especially with the power and the range this offers.
Yeah, this makes sense. I'm further worried about of rain. It has adapted our suspension, right?
Yep, it can raise or lower the suspension depending on the terrain, which make it versatile for off-road adventures. I think they really try to cover all the bases.
It's all likes it, but what about the the price? The price that I heard the starting price was around 39 1900 for an electric truck. That's not too bad, right?
Yeah, that's a decent price, especially when you compare it to other electric vehicles. And with all the features it offers, it could actually be a good deal. But I think the higher end versions can go up to 70 70,000 or more.
I was as expensive expected. With all that power and that is bound to be praised. But if it performs a promise, it might be worth it. Um,
Agreed. I think we'll see a lot of people curious about it, and maybe even switching from traditional trucks to electric. Tesla has a way of creating hype and getting people excited.
yeah, you're right. They know how to keep people talking. I am excited to see one of the rad and see how it actually performs.
Same here, I'm curious to see if it becomes a trendsetter or if people find it too extreme. But one thing for sure, the Cybertruck has already made an impact.
Absolutely. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. It'll be is interesting to watch how it changes the EV market for trucks.
Totally agree. Who knows? Maybe a few years from now, I'll be driving around in trucks that look like the Cybertruck.
Maybe only time will tell, but it's existing to think about what's coming next in the auto industry.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Hester.
Thank you, Max.
Nice to meet.
Nice to meet you. See you.
Ey, no se trabó, güey.